Hello everyone, this is Zibo and welcome to today's World Flipper video. So World Flipper Global just released a new event, a not so silent night holiday event, which is basically the Christmas event, but it's not really during Christmas. But luckily this event is in line with the JP server as well as the Taiwan server, so we are on track of the list of event that is going to come to us. And in today's video, we will run through the details of this event, what are the items you should prioritize within the event shop, as well as whether or not the units within the event banner are actually worth your lobestar beats. And without further ado, let us start today's video. So this event is pretty straightforward. You are first greeted with a story stage which will grant you 15 gems, and then you have to do 3 battle stage as well as 1 boss stage. So you will get a total of 135 gem rewards from this event itself, together with the event Chwala character. Other than that, you can also farm for event currencies within the battle as well as boss stages in order to exchange for the items within the event shop. Overall, the whole event is pretty easy, right? Any teams that are pretty developed at this point should be able to clear the event with great ease because the boss battle is not really hard. So within this event itself, there's exclusive equipment known as the Sleigh Bell Buckler, as well as many Astro Gems ranging from 3 star, 4 star to 5 star. You're also able to purchase water elemental shards as well as the Dreamer's Crest. So my personal take on this is to go for the 5 star Astro Gem first, because those gems are really precious. It allows you to max awaken your 5 star hero more easily. As for the weapon, I'll put it in the second priority because it only fits in the Water Fever team right now, and to be really honest, Water Fever team isn't going to be a thing anytime soon. So there's really no rush to go for it unless you are a priority collector. So this equipment isn't strong in terms of the competitive sense, but this equipment is a limited edition equipment, so go for this equipment if you're a collector more than a meta player. And below are just a list of priority that I'll go for when I farm for the different events within the shop. Now let's look at the different units for this banner. So personally speaking, all these different units are just not strong. They don't last very long and they don't really see much use even into the future stages. But I'm just going to talk about them. And the first one, we have the Merry Mailman Oreo. So Oreo's ability, as you guys can see on the screen right now, is just very fever centric. Increases fever gauge in terms of his skill while dealing damage, as well as providing additional fever mode time up to 30%, as well as the ability to do multi-ball and boost skill damage, fever gauge, and also the attack of your multi-ball ability. So this unit is very fever based, and as you guys know by now, Thunder Fever team isn't really a thing, but if you want to try to make him work, it's definitely possible. Not a top priority, but a really cute unit, so if you want to go for him, go ahead. And the next unit, we have the Undercover Maid Marion. So Marion fits really well with one of the existing powerful archetype, which is the Fire Skill Damage team. So with this unit in the team, you actually boost the skill damage of all fire units. So let's say if you run a skill damage team with all fire units and all of them are able to unleash their skill, this will actually be a massive boost to your team. At the same time, when the fire unit activates a skill, she actually helps to boost the fever gauge, which might not be that important, but still a good boost to have if you're running a fire skill damage team. Overall, from her kit, you can see that she is pretty decent with a fire resist down as well as the skill damage boost. However, a few things to take note of is that the fire skill damage team does have a lot of units to actually substitute for the different positions, so Marion is actually not a must for that team, and her value will eventually fall off because she doesn't last very long, and the archetype has a lot of substitutable characters. That's why you can pull for her, and she will definitely be useful now, but she won't really last for very long. And the next unit is the ostensibly on trend Inaho. So Inaho is very powerful within the Light Fever team, even though the Light Fever team isn't that fantastic right now. But if you do have plans to actually build a Light Fever team in the future, you can definitely try to pull for Inaho because her ability as a healing support as well as the ability to increase fever gauge is super duper crucial within the Light Fever team itself. She's not a must-have unit for the archetype, but she's a really good to have unit for the archetype. And the last exclusive unit is the Saintly Samurai Sushiro. So Sushiro, like I mentioned earlier, together with Oreo, is only really feasible within the Thunder Fever team, and Thunder Fever team isn't really that great right now, and even in the future, Sushiro is not a crucial unit to have. So to be really honest, there isn't really a point to pull for him, But like mentioned earlier, if you really like the character design as well as having the idea of limited edition characters, then do pull for him. If not, then he's definitely a skippable character. So in conclusion, right, all these 4 characters, they are not super duper crucial, they are not super duper must have, but I think Inaho is a good to have for your future Light Fever team. And if you are really into like fire skill damage team, then Marion is also a decent pick for you as well. But these 4 characters, they are limited edition only, based on the timeline of the Taiwan server as well as the JP server. They haven't really come back yet, so they might never come back. So if you want limited edition characters, then also pull for them. And thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe in order to see more videos from this channel, and I'll see you guys again in my next one. Bye guys!